Welcome to Marketplace with Charles, where dreams are turned into reality. Marketplace is brought to you by Art of Skincare. Art of Skincare is a company that brings out the beauty in you, as well as Kuwisa Lodge, situated at the heart of Mabalingwa Nature Reserve. If tranquility is what you are looking for, then Kuwisa Lodge is a place to be. When you're at Kuwisa Lodge, you sleep, dream, and wake up with a big five surrounding you. What a beauty. There's nothing as beautiful as waking up at the sound of the singing birds humming. I am Charles Ngobeni. On Marketplace, we empower and equip you with tools that you need to achieve your entrepreneurial dreams. Each week we bring you insight from experts in different fields of business, from men and women of faith. Today, for the second time, we meet an author, an auditor, a senior accounting manager, a motivational speaker, a columnist, and an actor. Well, we promised you last time that we are going to bring D-Man back into the studio. And as you can see, he's on fire. We have brought back the real D-Man. The one that you had last time was a little bit fake. You know, I follow this young man. He's never on a suit. Last time he was fake, he had a suit on. I don't even know who borrowed him that suit. Today he's a real D-Man. D-Man, welcome back to Marketplace with Charles.
Thanks, Charles, for having me again. And good day to all our lovely viewers.
Just in case of the people who missed you last time when you still had a suit. Who is D-Man? Or the real one?
Well, Dumisani Sithole is an author. I'm an author of 3 books. Dumisani Sithole is a motivational speaker. Dumisani Sithole is a senior accounting manager, is an auditor. Dumisani Sithole is a leader. I'm a leader. I'm leading a lot of people. I'm a mentor as well. I'm mentoring a lot of high school individuals and university students as well. So I'm in the forefront.
Tell me, where were you born from?
I was born in Mpumalanga, KwaNdebele, Mapotla, which is in Mpumalanga. It's a nice rural place that has a lot of talent. So a lot of people that are talented, KwaNdebele, I can tell you now. And I was born in that. I did not allow my circumstances to define me. I rose from the dusty street of Mapotla, and here I am.
What circumstances are you referring to?
No, I mean, lack of resources. Being born in the township, I'm sure you'd know that in the township there's limited resources as well. I mean, during our time, you have to go in a distance to go to school, and there's a lot of lack of resources. We never had a library. We recently just have a library. So there were a lot of limiting factors, I mean, that will limit someone from qualifying to ultimately be an auditor that I am, But I did not abide by the circumstances. And as I say, and I always say to people, wherever you are born, whatever you're going through, does not determine who you are. And if you have a dream, if you want to get to a certain point, you need to just walk your walk.
If you're born in a Zozo, Zozo is not born in you.
Exactly.
If you're born in lack, lack is not born in you. If you're born in poverty-stricken home, poverty is not born in you. You can succeed.
Agreed.
For there is a seed of greatness in each and every one of us. We just have to unleash it. And I hope today you are going to assist me unleashing that seed of greatness that our viewers out there are having.
Definitely, and I liked it the most when you said, if you're a seed, we need to unleash the seed. And you must remember, every seed that is planted, there's a manure that is thrown around so that it can be fertile. And it doesn't smell nice. Manure doesn't smell nice. So circumstances that you're going through are actually your manure in life that are there to fertilize and to ensure that you actually, the seed that is within you grows and it results into fruits.
D-Man, you wrote books. And on my hand here, I've got this beautiful book, Life Principles. And you are discussing life principles in your book. Can you take me through some of the principles?
Indeed, Charles. And the reason I wrote this book is because I wanted people to use this book as a toolbox. You know, when you have a toolbox, you know that in times of need, you are able to know where you take the spanners and everything that is in the toolbox. And there, the first principle is be yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm explaining to people to say, you must be the original version of yourself. You mustn't be a certified copy of somebody else's originality. There's a whole lot of people today that are copies of other people's originality.
Yeah,
I know that if I want to be a presenter, I must not necessarily present like how you are presenting. You are Charles. I need to be myself. If somebody wants to be a motivational speaker, they mustn't copy what Demon is doing. I'm me. There was no me before me, and there will never be me after me. So people need to understand and realize that you are the original version of yourself, and you possess within you abilities that will make you the best that you've ever been. But you need to tap into your originality and ask yourself, what is the best way for me to do what I want to do? If you want to be a singer, there are a lot of other singers as well. So what will then make you a unique factor? What is that X factor in you that will make people know, even when they are not watching TV or not listening to radio, to know that is Demon, that is Charles, that is whoever, is that originality. So are you tapping into your originality? And the reason I started with that principle, Charles, in the book is because when you understand the true vision of yourself and your originality, you'll never be jealous.
Yeah.
If you know that you're a watermelon, you'll know that you're seasonal. You know that your season is in summer. You know that in summer a lot of people get watermelon. In winter you'll not be jealous when oranges are out there and oranges are all over, because you know that is not your blessing season. You know your season is at a certain point. So when people are succeeding in soccer, you'll never be jealous because you know you're not a soccer player. You will know that you are in a certain field.
In fact, if you are exactly the same as me, then one of us is not necessary.
Indeed. Indeed. One is a copy. Why need a copy when there's an original?
Unless if you want to copy the right cat, if you want to be a copycat.
Indeed.
Yeah. You know, the other thing that I realize in life is that we are not born for everything. There is an assignment which is within me. There is something which I'm born for. And I need to take that thing out before I leave this planet Earth. As Miles Monroe put it, he says we must die empty. If I look into some of the people in history, you realize that Paul was born for the Gentiles.
Brilliant.
Peter was born for the Jews.
True.
Moses was born for deliverance.
True.
Ezra was born to rebuild the temple. Nehemiah was born to rebuild the walls. Abraham was born for blessings. Joseph was born to preserve prosperity. Mandela was born for freedom. Steve Jobs was born for Apple. Bill Gates was born for Microsoft. So the question is, what is your one thing? What is the real you? Be yourself and be the best person you can ever be.
Indeed, Charles. And again, understanding that all the people that I've mentioned went through challenges.
Yes. Mandela had a marital challenge.
Exactly.
But because he shined in what he was born for, he outshined his challenges.
And no one gets blessed by another person's challenges. Yeah. Because Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were not blessed by the pit that Joseph was thrown in. Job was not blessed by the fire that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were burnt in. So everyone had their challenges, and it was through overcoming those challenges that they all were brilliant individuals.
You talk about changing your thoughts to change your results. I like putting it differently. If you do not like the way you are today, change what causes it.
Indeed.
Can you go deeper, Papa?
Yes, you see, Charles, I believe in input is equivalent to output.
Yes.
So you cannot expect an output that is greater without inputting what is greater. So when I'm baking and I throw in some ginger fragrance into my mixture, I'll get a ginger output. I cannot expect a banana output if I haven't thrown in some incense of banana as my input.
Yeah.
So you cannot want to be someone greater if you are not working like someone who wants to be great. That is why I say thoughts are initial phase. and the results are an output and an end phase. So you cannot expect the end results, your output to be that of a successful someone if you do not think like such. So it's just like someone that will print a page out of a printer and then you see a spelling mistake and then you want to T-Pex the screen. The problem is not on the screen. You need to delete the error. So you must go to the source. The source is in the roots. And the roots of an individual, an engine of a person is the mind, the brain. So for you to change the output, you must change how you think. Change your thoughts to change your results. You can't expect the results to change if your thoughts are still the same. That is why we say doing things the same way will never give you different results. It is through starting by thinking differently, acting differently, that will get different results.
Well, the Bible puts it clear. Renew your mind. And it also goes further to say, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are honest. You know, it talks about all the good things. If there's any virtue on it, think along these lines. You can't separate me from my thoughts. I can't separate you from your thoughts. You are the product of your thought life. After the break, we'll take it further. Stay tuned.
Join Marketplace with Charles on an 11-day tour of the Holy Land from the 8th of December 2019. Take the route Israel traveled to the Promised Land, cross over the Red Sea, and float on the Dead Seas, the lowest point on earth with amazing healing properties. Experience the vibe of Jericho and cruise on the Sea of Galilee to Capernaum, the hometown of Jesus. Visit the pools of Bethesda, Nazareth, Bethlehem, and many more. Walk where Jesus walked and see the Bible come alive. If beautiful memories and an enriched spirit is what you are looking for, then join us in taking Jesus to the marketplace. For more information, call us on +27 72 123 0078 or email israel@artofskincare.co.za.
Welcome back to Marketplace with Charles. I am still sitting here with D-Man. D-Man.
My brother.
I'm enjoying you.
Thank you.
I like the way you put things, your thought life, and the way we flow together. You know, now we're going for the last mile. I am not having you back next week. I want to give you your best shot. You know, what is it that you can say to our viewers out there? Just a word of inspiration.
Well, to our lovely viewers, I would like to say, as our lovely viewer watching this show, I know that you want to be someone great, but be someone of value. We pay value. In life, everything is about value. You are paid in equivalent to how much valuable you are. And how do you make yourself valuable? You make yourself valuable by developing that you want to become. Because remember, Charles, if I'm developing what I am, if I'm a soccer player, for an example, or let me make another example. I've been making examples with soccer players. Yeah. If I'm a chef and I'm cooking, and if I want to be a better chef, I want to be a valuable chef, I need to improve my skills in cooking. So I need to buy cooking books. I need to watch cooking programs. I need to go to school. So I'm developing that is inside of me. I become someone of value. Because when you are valuable, then you become expensive. Value is equivalent to what people will pay for you. But for you to be valuable, you need to realize that the future is in your hands. When I say the future is in your hand, you look at your hand and you realize that there's different fingers. There's a small finger. What does a small finger mean? It means that everything starts small. You can't want to be someone greater without starting small. You need to not despise small beginnings. Everything starts small. This particular show did not start as this show. It started small. It was a thought. Then things were put together. And this is it's now a brilliant show. So everything starts small. So you need to respect small beginnings. Look at this finger. This is a commitment finger. This is a finger where you put your ring when you get married. This is a finger that your commitment is shown in. So what does it mean? You need to be committed to your cause. You need to tell yourself that I will be what God has called me to be, whether I come across challenges or not. You do that with an understanding that every day works up to be a week. Every week works up to be a month. Every month works up to be a year. So if you're planning for the year, it means you must respect the month. If you're planning for the month, you must respect the weeks. If you are planning for the weeks, you respect the days. And by so doing, then you will capitalize on every minute, every second of a day. This finger is the tallest finger of everything. What does it mean? You need to dream big. You mustn't dream small. Have big dreams, because big dreams will make you then to walk out of your comfort zone. It is those big things that will make you want to sweat, want to go for it, want to achieve it. Because if you, that is why they say if you aim for up the sky, if you fall, you just hit on what? You hit on the stars. So you need to aim big. And this finger here is a directional finger. If I were to ask you, Charles, where do I go? You'll point using this finger. So this is a directional finger. What does it mean? Have direction in life. You need to know where you're going, because when you know where you're going, not everywhere you go will take you where you want to go. You'll know the people that you have to go with, because not everyone that walks with you will get with you to your God-given destiny. Wipe around your surroundings and go only with people that are supporting your dream, only with people that are awakening the giant that is within you, because remember, God will bless you through people. The devil will steal from you through people. So you need to let your eyes wide open and be able to watch around your surrounding. What is this finger? This is a supporting finger. So if I'm to hold my hand, this finger is always there. If I'm to touch my finger, this finger is always there. It's always touching. It's a supporting finger. What does it mean? In life, you will be helped by people to succeed. You'll never succeed alone. There are people that will help you, and for you to be helped, you must help others. Remember, you are blessed to bless. You are not blessed to brag or to show off. You are blessed to bless.
Yeah.
So you must know that in life, there are people that will help you, and there are people that you need to help as well. Because when God blesses you, He doesn't bless you to show off. He blesses you because He's seeing people behind you that are supposed to be helped by you. There are a lot of people that are blessed today, Charles. People that are watching the program of yours that are blessed today, but they are closing doors for other people. As a result, if you close doors for other people, your doors will be closed as well. Because when you open a tap of water, and when you open the tap of water, you are not only looking at the tap, you are looking at the flowers. You are watering the flowers. So as much as the tap it's a source that will take out the water, but your main focus is not on the tap. Your main focus is on the flowers, because you want to water the flowers for beauty. And when you are blessed, God does not only look at you, He looks at the people that you'll be watering. So in life, you need to understand that as much as you are hustling, as much as you are pushing, as much as you are pushing against all odds, you need to understand that you will be blessed through people, and you also have to bless other people. And when you understand that you will be blessed through people, it means you mustn't undermine people. You might meet someone today that doesn't look as successful, but you never know. That might be your tomorrow's business partner. You never know. Because what I am today does not necessarily mean that is what I will be tomorrow. So you need to respect people and know that whatever the cause and whatever the dream, whatever the purpose that you have as Charles, I don't know what you will be tomorrow. You don't know what I will be tomorrow. And we don't know, our lovely viewer, what you will be tomorrow. What is key is respect every person, because you don't know what they possess within them. There are a lot of people that were poor yesterday. Today, they are multimillionaires. There are a lot of people who are successful today. Tomorrow, they'll be begging. So life is a circle, Charles. Life is a circle you cannot predict. The key thing is to stick to your cause and to not mind other people's businesses. You are not born to be a spectator and to clap for other people and to. You need to rejoice with people when they're celebrating for that period. You need to comfort them when they're going through tough time for that period. But the main focus about your life is to focus on your cause and do your cause and do you, so that you can leave something on earth as proof of your existence. You don't want when you die to only have a birth certificate and a death certificate. There has to be something that will outlive you, something that you will live. These books that I'm writing, Charles, I'm not just writing to motivate. I'm not just writing for people. Those are proof of my existence, that God installed something in me that I'm living on earth. If I can die today, Charles, there's something that will outlive me. Someone will be able to buy the book and grab it to say, Dumisani was alive, Dumisani was here. This show, Charles, will outlive you. Even when we are no more, people will still repeat and watch a repeat of this show, because it's a product that you are living on earth as a reminder that you existed. So the challenge that I have for our lovely viewers, what is it that you're living on earth that will be a proof of your existence? What is that one thing that you will live on earth that will outlive you? Is it going to be your birth and your death certificate? Is it the product? Is it that thing that God has installed in you? What is it? What are you doing? And if you know that thing, what are you doing about it? Are you sitting and feeling pity and feeling sorry for yourself and say, doors are closed, and say, I have problems? We all have problems, Charles. I have my own problems. As a speaker, as an auditor, as this person that I am, I still have problems. You also do have problems. That is why we say, if you do not have problems, maybe you are the problem. No one is immune to problems. We all have a share amount of problems. So you are not the worst person as our lovely viewer. There's someone that is always going through the worst than you. So don't feel sorry about yourself to say, I've failed. Who hasn't failed? I've been fired. Who hasn't been fired? Maybe you are fired because you need to start your own company. Maybe you've been thinking as an employee. Now you need to think as an employer. Maybe there's a whole lot of people who are currently unemployed because the company that they need to work for is the company that is in your mind, that you need to start it. So the key question is, what are you doing with what is invested in you? Are you becoming someone of value? What are you doing? And you mustn't worry when people call you useless. Maybe you are useless because they're using you less. So make yourself useful by being someone of value. Develop your talent. If you watch the greatest players today, players who are winning the Ballon d'Or, the most prestigious awards, they still go to training session. Why? They are the best. They earn a whole lot of money, but they're still going to training session. Why? Because the process of growth is a continuous process. You don't just do it once on a weekend, on a single day. It's a continuous thing. You need to continuously do the right thing for you to continuously grow up. How do you remove a stain in a jacket, for an example? You don't just wash it once or put it in a machine once. So you need to put it in the machine and you press. What does the machine do? It throws up and down. So life will throw you up and down until you are cleaned, until you are properly cooked, until you are the right person for that which God has called you to do. So it will not be a walk in the park, but you need to understand that you are called to be the person that you have to be. And for you to be that person, stay your course. Mind your business, do your course. Do you. And you know the Bible, Charles says, ask, you shall get. Knock, the door shall be open. And search, and you shall find. So do that.
You see, what I like is that you said your destiny is in your own hands. And we tend to blame other people. And this blame game didn't start now. You know, Adam and Eve, there was a blaming game.
Indeed.
Until the other one blamed the snake. And the poor snake had nothing to blame. Nobody wanted to take responsibility. I like Joshua 1 verses 8, which says, this book of law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate on it, you, not God.
You.
So that you can be careful to do all that is written on it. It's you who has to be careful, not God and no other person. So that you can then have good success. You will make your way prosperous. That's Joshua 1 verses 8. It says, you have the responsibility. And it's so strange that today we're still blaming apartheid. We're blaming some other people when the responsibility is within you.
Exactly.
Take charge of your life, and your life will never be the same again. With a few minutes that we have, take me through your book. You wrote books. We've got only a minute left. Tell me about your book and where we can get hold of it.
Okay. I've got 3 books. Understanding Your Challenges, the first one, Life Principles, the second one. The third one is a record-making book, the first Ndebele motivational book in the world. Now, what we are doing, we've changed the system. If our viewer wants our book, my contact details are available. Dimen, the motivational speaker, on Facebook, at Dumisani Sithole on Twitter. So you alert us where you are. We'll come deliver wherever you are in Africa. We'll come and deliver the book, because these are the tools that you'll get. When you buy someone a present these days, Charles, you need to put something that will be memorable to them, and something that will help them achieve their goals, so that someone can remember to say, I am who I am today because of Charles bought me that particular product that is today helping me.
And I am Charles Ngobeni, signing off on Marketplace with Charles. You can get hold of me on www.charlesngobeni.com or on Instagram, Charles_Ngobeni. You can also go on Facebook and like me. I would love to interact with you and talk to you, communicate with you. I want to hear from you. How is the show? Are you getting any help? Do you want to join the millions of people who are inspired? I'm happy and will be delighted to hear from you. But never forget our Israel tour, which is coming on December 8 this year. Every Christian should make a trip to Israel in their lifetime. We are going to take the same road which the Israelites took from Egypt, passing via Mara, passing via Elim, going up the mountain, pick up the 10 commandments symbolically, then cross the Red Sea. Then we crisscross the whole land of Israel, doing Cana, Bethlehem, Nazareth, Caesarea. You know, we will do the lake of Galilee. We touch and walk where Jesus walked, and your life will never be the same again. Well, on that note, God bless you. See you next time, next week on this channel. Hopefully, you'll be joining us to Israel again, and you will be inspired all the way long. Bye for now.
Greetings, this is Dr. Abraham S. Roger extending an invitation to come join our Bible school. We want to train, equip, activate, and release you into your ministry. We offer a program from first year all the way to PhD level. We are fully correspondent, and our material and our broadcasts are available all over the world. So why waste any further time? Contact us today. And just remember, we are free and waiting to train you, equip, and activate you into the ministry God has in store for you. See you soon at one of our campuses.